Hey, good looking. Today I want to talk about tattoos. Specifically, there are these three dudes that kind of freak me out that I would love to talk about. And one of them makes me question if we really deserve free will. We're going to start off light, which I think is ironic because that seems to be the last thing Berto Rivera wants to be. Berto is a Spanish Berto is a Spanish digital creator. And this is what he used to look like, which is already very intense and quite a lot. But it seems that wasn't enough. Few things to address first. Yes, he is jacked. Yes, he is gorgeous. And according to his And according to his ex profile, hung like a horse. Apparently. Because personally, I don't think there's enough blood in the human body to operate that thing and a brain all at the same time. But I love a fake tan as much as the next fuckboy. I just wonder, at what point do you go, this tan is not enough? Fuck it. Full blackface. Because that is what Berto decided to do. Am I the only one that feels uncomfortable by this? Am I the only one that looks at this and I go, oh, that's yucky. It's a little weird. It's a little much. It's a little odd. Just the effort and time the tattoos would have taken. Commendable. I salute you, sir. The choice to go for that look when your teeth are so white they could have colonized India. Little problematic. I just don't know what he's trying to achieve. I know it might feel like I'm just shitting on him, but I get being super into tattoos myself. I too am a tatted up bloke. Look at that. See that right there? See that? Hardcore. It's the first initial of my partner's name. I'm so whipped they call me Cream Boy. Now that, I don't like that. Was I on fentanyl when I wrote this? Ugh. Getting a tattoo was a big deal for me as a pure, untainted young man. So when I finally decided to desecrate my body, I realized how odd tattoos kind of are. Especially to you, pristine-skinned purists. Which brings us to the wizard of what the fuck is going on. Diablo Prado. Yep, he likes it when you call him Devil, which is nice. Diablo holds a Guinness World Record. Now, you would think it's for the easiest Guess Who character ever. Does your person have a hat? No, they do not. That's a good guess, though. Does your person look like a orc and a demon from the deepest, darkest depths of hell had a baby? This is why your dad left you. Yeah, that's fair. No, Prado has the Guinness World Records for most horn-shaped objects implanted into head, which is 33. Is a little wacky, to say the least. Still much better than whatever record Bonnie Blue was trying to go for.
I bonk batting eagles. Yes, I will drain your husband.
Okay. Not shocking, but it seems his whole goal is to kind of transform himself into the devil. I feel like the name kind of gave that away. 85% of his body is covered in tattoos, which to me, I'm like, which parts were you like, no? Were you like, I'm going to keep those to myself? Because his eyeballs are done. Personally, that would be one of the parts I'd be like, I'm good. He even has removed some of his fingers so that his hand can be more claw-like. Because that's what we all want. Anyway. So as you can see, the increased popularity in social media platforms like Instagram and TikTok has really pushed forward the acceptance of tattoos and tattoo artists, which is great because tattoos have been around for a long time, like thousands of years. And some of them hold deep, rich cultural significance and importance, even though some of them can look quite extreme, like the Moko Kanohi here in New Zealand, or the Peha from Samoa, or the Batok in the Philippines. Let's be clear, still very beautiful. Let's just get that right, okay? But too weak. But these are still rich cultural experiences. Exactly the opposite from what this next moron is doing. Because in this era of self-expression and spectacle, there's always going to be someone that takes it a little too far. Genuinely makes me question if we should have some sort of testing system before people could breed, because I would have loved to deny his parents. Okay. And today that person is Sopas. To put it lightly, he is going through something and he is just not handling it well at all.
We are at 50% of breaking the world record for the most amount of tattoos of a person's name. I hope KSI calls me.
He is getting KSI, the YouTuber KSI, he's getting his name tattooed on his body every day until KSI calls him.
Today is day 356 of trying to make a phone call with KSI. In this series I'm posting a video every day doing a KSI tattoo until he calls me. The 356th day I continued doing tattoos on my leg. And this was the final result.
He's got KSI tattooed on his forehead. He's currently sitting at something like 415, maybe. Honestly, it's so hard to follow. It all now just kind of seems fake, but yeah, I've already kind of edited this video, so fuck it. 270 tattoos. It's just, it's a lot. I think it's a little odd and a little wacky. And I think it puts KSI in a horrible position because regardless, it's lose-lose. Let's say he calls him, right? Calls him, talks to him, the guy stops. It signals to every other moron out there, hey, if you do stupid shit, you're going to get my attention. And you're going to have a bunch of kids doing absolutely insane shit to get attention. And if there's anything my Instagram algorithm has taught me, insanity is free range at the moment. Okay? Other than that, this guy would now have his number. And to say I think he would call him excessively, yeah, I think that's quite warranted. I feel like you would need to get a restraining order against this fella.
On the 381st day, I decided to cover my entire back with KSI tattoos until day 599.
On the other side, if he doesn't call him, I've got a feeling this dingbat is just going to potentially keep going until he looks like you've whacked him with a wet newspaper. It's just insane the lengths some people are willing to go through to get the attention of someone they have a weird parasocial relationship with through a screen. Like how Eric stalked Logan Paul. I'm starting to see a link between all these people, actually. Also, he apparently wants to get KSI's song title, Thick of It, tattooed on his chin. Which the placement of, I would say is quite problematic. Unless you enjoy frequenting truck stop bathrooms like my mother.
I thought I'd find you here at the old glory hole!
Since I don't want to end on that depressing form of human birth control, I'm gonna hate on some groups a little bit. And I realize that a white guy with a shaved head saying that in a dark lit room, not the best way to phrase that sentence. But I'm talking about groups of people that get tattoos, okay? I'm going to start with the ones that look a lot like me, essentially. You know, hyper-masculine, alpha male, bro type dudes. Even saying that felt weird. Ugh, it feels like I'm going to start making videos about how to sit down correctly.
Brother, you have to be present with anything that you do. Simply taking a seat. If you're not paying attention and you start looking around and drop it, that's going to take away from your first impression. Lowers your status.
Anyway, something I've noticed online and in real life are these alpha male bro dudes. You know, the ones that are always super intense about letting you know that they're a lone wolf. An alpha male. Super unique. And then they all have the same tattoos. You don't have to be one of these dudes to have these tattoos, but if you're one of these dudes, you're going to have one of these tattoos. Or all of them. I bet you already know what they are as well. Let's say them out together. Clock, Rose, Lion. All of them hyper-realistic because these are real men. So gross. Ugh. My problem is I relate to these really well. Number one, Clock, always late. Number two, Rose, that is literally my surname. And number three, Lion. I am a prick. I'm South African. So, you know, grew up with these redneck house cats everywhere.
You see how they go from being so sweet to just wanting to tear your face off, and they can do it like that. And it's like, oh, that's amazing to have that kind of range and that speed.
I feel like I'm actually in danger of getting one of these super unique tattoos myself. I don't know if I'm sensitive enough. And then, of course, equal rights, equal fights. Ladies, what in the pumpkin spice, Ugg boot wearing, fake tan fuck is up with some of these tattoos? Granted, they may have been a little intense. Anyway, you know it. You love it. You probably have one on your arm. The infinity symbol. Yay. And to add insult to injury, is there something written in it? Like, think happy or gratitude? Gross. Up next, birds, like a flock of birds, usually swallows. And of course, last but not least, an arrow. What is it? Did you just really like Hunger Games? Is that it? Katniss? Also, is the word breathe written on it? Even though you have a choking kink. It shows how far we've come from tattoos being such a taboo thing, even though some people really makes you think they should be. Thank you for watching. One of these could be fun for you to watch next. Love you. You know, pure skinned, pure. What the fuck did I write?